Hey YouTubers, if you play pickleball or tennis or any other court sport and you have wide feet, then you know how difficult it can be to find shoes that fit. I've been playing pickleball for several years now, and I used to play in running shoes until I learned that that's not the best choice. Running shoes don't have the right sole on them, and they have little to no lateral support. And so a dedicated court shoe is definitely a good idea. But there's hundreds and hundreds of shoes out there on the marketplace, all different colors, all different styles, lots to choose from for normal people. If you have 2E or wide feet, then you know that those hundreds of choices suddenly narrow down to 20 or 30 choices. And if you have extra wide feet like I do, I need a 4E shoe, then suddenly you've got 5 or 6 choices. And those choices are pretty limited. They all are white leather or leather and plastic shoes. Now I've tried shoes from New Balance. I've tried, and I know I'm going to mispronounce this, Babolat shoes. I've tried K-Swiss. I recently bought some Skechers wide fit shoes. I put those on just to wear around the house for a little bit, and within 30 minutes my feet were sweating like crazy because they just don't breathe. The shoes I've been playing with for the past year or so are these Yonex court shoes. And I put shoe stretchers in these and cranked the shoe stretchers till I thought I was just about to break them, and left them in the shoes for 2 weeks. And after stretching them out for 2 weeks, I could finally wear these without blisters. But if you can see, the toe box here is all rubber with very tiny vent holes. They make my feet sweat like crazy, and they're heavy. I weighed these and they're 14 ounces a shoe. And I wanted something a little bit more flexible and lightweight. Again, I've been playing in these for a year, and they're very stiff. And so I was looking for something better. And so I finally I found some shoes. They're not court shoes, but they're my favorite shoes for pickleball. And so let's talk about those. I started looking at cross trainers, and I found the New Balance Minimus TR, and these are the version 2. And I really, really like these shoes a lot. Now I'm going to put a link to these shoes in this video. If you decide you'd like to try a pair, please use that link. You'll get a good price on the shoes, and I'll get a small commission. So if this is helpful, I'd love it if you'd follow that link. But let me talk about these a little bit. Now, looking at the bottoms of the shoes, you'll see they have virtually the same sole design as a dedicated court shoe. Now, where they differ from a regular court shoe is the construction. These are extremely lightweight. These are half a pound a pair lighter than my old shoes, and as much as a pound a pair lighter than some extra wide court shoes that are out there. So they are super lightweight. They have a mostly cloth construction, and it's very soft and giving. Now these are only available in a 2E width, but even without putting a stretcher in them, they're more comfortable than some of the 4E extra wide shoes that I've tried in the past. The cloth here stretches enough in the right places to give your foot plenty of room. Now, like I said, they're lightweight. They have a little bit different sole design than you may be accustomed to. Whereas a traditional court shoe may have 3/4 or an inch high heel, this has the same thickness heel as the ball of your foot. So your foot sits level to the court instead of your heel being elevated. That might feel a little strange the first time you wear them, but halfway through the first game, you'll find that you kind of forget about that and don't notice it anymore. They have a good stiff midsole, but a very flexible toe. They have a decent amount of lateral support on the instep and a little bit of lateral support on the outside. I'm not going to lie to you, they do not have the same lateral support as a court shoe, but because your foot is closer to the court, I don't feel like it's necessary. After you play in these for a little bit, going back to a pair of court shoes feels like playing in high heels. And so everything about these I prefer over the traditional court shoe. I feel almost barefoot. As a matter of fact, I found that I had to lace up the shoes a little snugger than I normally would, because these things stretch and give so much, my foot was actually moving around a little bit inside the shoe. But once you put these on and strap them down, It's like wearing a thick pair of socks instead of wearing shoes. And I feel like it makes me a lot faster on the court, and it really helps out when running down those lobs. So I've played with these indoors and outdoors, and I have enjoyed them immensely. They are so much more comfortable than what I've been wearing in the past, and I've tried at least 5 different brands of wide court shoes, and I'll take these over any of those any day. So I hope you find this helpful, and I encourage you to try a pair of these. And if you found this useful, or if it helped you in any way, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And let me know your thoughts on this. Any of you out there that may be already playing these, let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think.